Welcome to our latest collection of tips and tricks. Now, the first one I think is absolutely fascinating. I only discovered this by accident a few weeks ago. Did you know that when you buy a 2-pint container of milk, that you can actually work out how much milk is in it just by looking at the bottle? Not just by using your eye, but there is actually an official guide. Did you know that, Paul? Well, I'm going to have to get really close to the camera for this one. So down the side of the milk bottle, it actually shows 0.5 pint, 0.5 litres, 1 pint, 1.5 pints, 1 litre and 2 pints. So, I know, it's amazing, isn't it? So I've got a marker here, so I'm going to actually just mark them up and then you'll be able to see it for each one. I didn't even know this. In actual fact, until now, I didn't realise that it showed litres and pints on it. So I think that's quite amazing. So there we are. You can see there. So we've got half a pint, half a litre, 1 pint, 1.5 pints, 1 litre, and 2 pints. So you could use that, for example, if you were like really wanting to measure things out for cooking. It would be a really good guide. It means that you don't need to have like one of those Perspex measuring jugs to use. So I think that's a really handy guide. Now, are any of you left-handed? Well, some of us might be cack-handed. You know what that means, Paul?
Using a cat?
No, cack.
C-A-C-K.
C-A-C-K. You've not heard of cack-handed, have you? That's someone who's a little bit clumsy. So that's me. Now, I don't know.
So why are you holding a scissor?
This isn't any old pair of scissors, no. The thing is, now when I cut my fingernails, I used to bite my nails, you see. Yeah, but my teeth are in no state to do that. I would actually probably crack a tooth if I was trying to do that. So I have to get like really specific types of scissors. Nail scissors just don't do. Well, they'll work if I were to cut the nails on my left hand fingers, you see, because I'm right-handed, so I can use that. But I actually bought this pair of scissors here from a craft store. From
that is not to cut your nails, is it?
Well, it is Sastrena Grena.
Oh gosh! But
I only bought these after I got these, because these are left-handed scissors, and I thought, you know what? If I bought left-handed scissors, I might be able to use them, using my left hand to cut the nails on my right hand. But it didn't work like that. So I'm just going to show you on a piece of paper, just cutting with using left-handed scissors. I can't even say it, never mind use it. Left-handed scissors using my right hand. So I'm going to cut this. Just seems to cut normally. So then if I go to my left hand and use these.
Is it moving a certain way?
Well, you see, I can't tell because I'm not left-handed. And if I'm using my left hand to write or my left hand to cut, then that's when I become cack-handed. So I want you to tell us in the comments if you're left-handed and if you've got left-handed scissors, and do they actually work? Or is it just basically a marketing ploy? I don't know. But I did have to buy these scissors here. These are just normal scissors. But for some reason, using my left hand, I can actually cut my nails on my right hand.
Aren't you going to cut your whole finger off?
Yeah, maybe. The thing is, I really don't like having nails, so I cut them down to the quick. Remember this, Paul? Tide to go. So tell us what Tide is, first of all, because it's a US product, isn't it?
Tide is a brand, I think, from one of those major manufacturers. Is it Unilever or is it Procter & Gamble?
Procter & Gamble. Yeah,
so,
Procter & Gamble.
So it's P&G. So then they are like those They are the brands that do like the cleaning products.
Like laundry products and washing up liquid, all that sort of stuff. But
laundry mostly.
yeah, so in our previous times when we went to the US, and of course we'll not be having an opportunity to go there for several years. So we bought these Tide to go pens, and basically it's filled with this liquid which takes stains out of clothes. So when you take the top, we're not going to open this because we might need to actually use it at some point. You take the top off the pen,
and then you just work it like a pencil or like a pen.
Yeah,
like
you sort of hold it down. Yeah, like almost like a marker, if you like. So when you push it down, the liquid comes out, and
then it cleans it.
And it usually takes the stain out. But when we were in Australia, I found this. This is Sard, Australia's stain expert wonder soap, and it's a stain removal soap. Now I think that this is similar to the what was it called back in the day? We used to get like kitchen soap. That's what it was. Is
it to clean laundry?
Not really, and it wasn't really to clean your hands. We always had a bar of kitchen soap. I think there's another name for it. If I remember after this, I'll put it up on the screen. Otherwise, let us know in the comments. But I thought that this Sard was quite similar, and I want to open it because
then you need to use it.
Then I will need to use it. We can probably just use it to clean our hands, because the thing is, it will clean your hands well. But I wanted to smell this to see if it was like the old kitchen type soap that we got back at home in Northern Ireland. I actually saw that soap recently because we've got this hardware stores just open. Well, actually, it's not just a hardware store. It's one of those.
Like an Uxbridge.
Yeah, an Uxbridge. It's one of these like emporiums that sells everything. And I saw that soap. I wish I could remember the name of it now. But anyway, ooh yes, it's got a really strong smell off it. It says Sard Wonder Soap helps in the removal of most household stains, including ballpoint ink, blood, grass, grease, food, sauces, and animal stains. And it is safe to wash your hands with. It says use on hands, clothing, carpets, and fabrics. It is ideal for hand washing woolens and can be used to wash dishes, pots, and pans. Sard Wonder Soap is very good in hard water. And I think we've got hard water here, haven't we? It does not contain abrasives and is biodegradable. So it says simply wet stain without water, rub on Sard Wonder Soap, agitate and rinse. See inside the wrap for more detailed instructions.
Do we need to use like a brush or something?
Well, you might. So I'm going to try to get this out. Let's see, it's a bit difficult. If I open it at the other end as well, I can just push it through, you see. Actually, it's so wonderful, I can't open it.
Why are you opening it?
Because I want to use it. It's been a year since we've been in Australia, almost, and it's been sitting there for all that time. So there it is, Sard Wonder Soap. You know what? That could be the thumbnail. I love the smell of this. Smell it, Paul.
Very kitcheny.
Yes, very kitcheny, yeah. I'm still trying to think of that name of kitchen soap. But I think we're going to use this, even if it's just to wash our hands, because we just use, at the minute, we've got aloe vera liquid soap from Lidl. And, I mean, it's okay, but if you're like, maybe, if you've been cutting onions or garlic, for example, yeah, you need something stronger to get the smell off. So we've been on a bit of a, I was going to say a health kick, but a cleaning kick recently. We went slightly mad and bought lots of products.
Bargains?
Was it Home Bargains we got some of these?
I think so.
Okay.
A lot.
Well, there's more in the cupboard, but down here we've got a whole series of stuff. They're not sponsoring us. No one's paying us for this. We're just showing you because we bought them. So we haven't actually used this one because...
What is this one?
Well, this is a grout cleaner, and I got confused between what is grout and what is sealant. Grout is the stuff that is between the tiles. Yeah, so it's like a cement type thing, I suppose.
So you can't really get into it.
Yeah, but this is to clean the grout. So it says it's extremely powerful, and you can see on the label that someone's using a brush to clean it with. So
you could use like a toothbrush.
Yeah, and what I think, as well as just being any old toothbrush, you could use
Electric.
an old electric one, put the head on, because we've recently upgraded to the, what is it?
IO.
The IO.
What is Oral-B IO?
Yeah. So we still have our old Oral-B, like
Normal
regular ones, and some heads. So we could use those for cleaning. And this is the sort of thing, you know, if you spray that on, then use the electric toothbrush on it, and you get a little bit more sort of like leverage on it. What's this one, Paul?
Drain unplugger.
Ah, yes. And again, it's from the same company. What is it? HG. And yeah, so we got these at Home Bargains. But I also discovered that Wilco sells them. And but we'd previously got some of these. I think there was an oven cleaner that we got one time.
That
And
was like far to get to.
yeah, it was at the garden centre, which is a bit of a walk for us to get to. There's another HG product here. So this is a descaler for appliances.
This is important.
Yeah, it shows the washing machine on the front, but you can use it for anything.
Coffee machine.
Yeah, we actually have to do that. Our coffee machine's playing up at the minute, but it says it's a descaling liquid that has been developed especially for removing limescale from hot water equipment, washing machines, heating elements, coffee makers, and electric kettles. You could probably use it. He's pointing to the dishwasher. Yeah, you could probably use it there as well. I can't see any reason why not.
Oh, does it also work for the kettles?
Yeah, for kettles as well. We've actually
Can
just...
we just like pour some in and then just boil it or something?
well, you have to follow the instructions. It says dilute 50 ml product with 500 ml cold
And then I
water
guess we...
and pour this carefully into the electric kettle. Do not switch on the kettle. Leave the liquid in the kettle for 40 minutes and then pour it out carefully. Repeat the treatment if required. Then rinse the kettle 3 times with plenty of warm water. Yes, Paul?
There is another way to descale your kettle. So if you have like vinegar,
White vinegar.
because
or any kind of vinegar.
So if you have like the white vinegar, you could just pour it in, leave it, and then it will do the descaling itself.
Ah.
Because that's what I did when I used it to clean strawberries one time, and then I poured the liquids into the...
Clean strawberries?
No, well, it's...
Huh? What are you... What? So you were cleaning what?
I was...
What?
I was bathing the strawberries in the vinegar to get rid of any moldy and
Oh, I
dirt
see.
and stuff.
Oh, right. How did the strawberries taste after being in vinegar?
No, it was fine. I think because I didn't really want to waste the water.
Those strawberries have a lot in common with me. They like to bathe. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Now we've got 2 products here, which are both bicarb of soda. Now this one here
is
it's
godsend.
like magic. Yeah, and you're going to see a film coming up showing this in a moment about how we used it. And it's multi-purpose. You can use it on almost any surface. It doesn't stain. It's a natural product. Because, you know, you could just make
Grease.
it. Yeah, you could just make it yourself. Like you buy bicarb of soda, but this is an absolutely amazing spray. And again, they're not paying us. We're to promote this or anything. We actually love this product. But we got this other one as well. I don't remember where this came from. It says it's Fabulosa, your soulmate, SOL, Summer Crush Bicarb Cleaner Spray. Have you used this one? I don't even remember
Did we get it
getting
recently?
that. Well, we must have got it when we were going through the big cleaning kick. And
Maybe Home Bargains?
possibly.
I think so.
But I would say, I mean, it's probably quite similar to the Flash one. But as I say, there's a film coming up where you will see that in use. And just finally for this segment, this is something that you use regularly, Paul, in the dishwasher. We get this from Lidl. It's their own W5
I
make.
think it's just as good as the brand.
It's a dishwasher cleaner. And this is a twin pack here. And do you take the top off it?
No, you just take that sticky bit.
Oh, you take the sticky bit off and then you
Place it upside down.
in any particular bit in the
And
bit that holds the knives and forks,
Yeah.
because that holds it in
the
place.
reason you do that is because I think that there's like a lot of grime and slime builds up and like grease
Limescale.
builds up from like the dirty dishes.
So when you use this, can you use it in a
Empty.
normal wash? It has to go empty.
And it has to be like 60 degrees.
Oh, right. Okay.
Has to
And
be
is that
really
higher
hot.
than normal? So what do we normally do it at 40?
No, I think normal is like 50, but I think they wanted you to do it like 60 or 70.
Oh, right.
70, I guess.
Okay, so as it gets to work properly. Okay. Well, we've got a couple of films coming up now. In the first one, you'll see the bicarb of soda being put to use, and then in the second one, we've got some tips and tricks from our bathroom. So have a look at those.
Don't have a checkered past? Subscribe to It's Paul and Marcus on YouTube.
We've been doing a lot of cleaning around the house, and we've found a magic potion. It is bicarb of soda in a spray with eucalyptus scent as well. So you can see here, actually, Paul, come right here. So I've sprayed some on this window, this middle one, and you can see the window on the left I've already completed. You can see the difference there, and that is basically just by spraying and then rubbing it off. So I'm going to spray a little bit more down in this really dirty area.
Aren't you glad we got all those bottles?
Yes. Well, we just got one bottle to start with because we'd never seen it before. And then when we discovered that it's actually magic, we got 2 more. Okay. So then you just basically scrub it off. I'm not doing the window because I've got window cleaner for the actual window itself.
I think I also used it for the window though.
Oh, well, you could, but I'm using the window cleaner for that. And even on this like ledge bit,
Yeah.
you can see the difference here already. There's a lot of dirt.
Do you know that that spray is also good for cutting grease?
Oh, right.
Which is why I used it in the kitchen. And it did wonders.
Yes. Well, it's done wonders everywhere. It's taken marks off the wall as well.
It's taken years off.
It was taking years off me, all this, but yeah, it's multi-purpose. So
I think that is a really good investment.
yeah, and how much was it?
It was maybe £3.
Per bottle? And
I think it's well worth it.
yeah, so we got it at Home Base. I'm sure it's available.
Home Bargains.
Sorry, Home Bargains, yes. I'm sure it's available at other places as well. Right, so I've got various different things to wipe with here to try to get it clean. So, okay. But look, it's coming up nice and white. And I've got another little tip and trick coming up in a moment, because you're going to see that there's a little area, a pocket of dirt here that...
Pocket?
Yeah. That is not shifting. So, we had an old comb.
Oh.
Of course, I don't need a comb. All the bristles came off, but the bits at the end stayed on.
Oh.
I joked with you, Paul, the other day that this has been our YouTube viewing stats recently.
Yes.
Yeah. It's flatlined.
Oh.
So look. No, that's actually a rubber thing in there, so you have to it's just in the corners, there's bits of dirt. And you can just like wipe it.
Do you know I used like a scour for that?
Oh, well, you said, well, this is amazing. You could use any
Sharp.
like sharp sort of item, and then just more of the bicarb of soda even. It actually says on the bottle up to 100% dirt and grease removal. Yeah.
I feel really silly for not knowing about this.
Well, I knew about bicarb of soda, but I didn't know that you could get a spray, you see.
I think that it might be new, no?
Well, it's new and improved, I think, this one. Yeah, new and improved, it says. Right. And then we'll wipe it with this cloth again.
It sort of looks brand new.
Yeah, so this cloth's become too wet and too dirty, but I did have another one. Oh, it's in my pocket. Here's one I brought out earlier. And these are just like cheap yellow dusters. Not the good ones. I got like a stash of like really cheap ones for this. So the dirt sort of accumulates around this area at the bottom.
Yeah, like right over here.
That's where it gets weathered, you see? So you can just keep going on it.
I think that you're fine.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we might have to go back to Home Bargains soon?
Well, we've used one full bottle. And
so we have
just
like
opened another one.
So we have another one
and
left.
There's another one spare. But I think this is a really top tip and trick. We have got a rusty radiator, but I've managed to buy a set of solution and brushes that will hopefully remove it. So it comes with a set of 3 brushes, and it depends what the surface is you use, particular type of brush. This is a stainless steel brush for the stainless steel radiator here. So I'd already sort of just brushed a little bit off myself without this, but there you can still see there is some rust there. So we go over this, and these brushes are designed not to scratch or anything. Now, it's not going to remove all the rust. That's not going to happen with just the brush. We've got a special solution to put in. Now, there's some little bits underneath here as well, not much. Yes, there's bits of dust.
Do we need to get rid of all the dust first?
Might be an idea, yeah. Not with anything wet, I think just with a
tissue or something.
Yeah. So there's bits down here just to get rid of as well.
I don't think we've ever cleaned it halfway.
Well, no, it's one of those things that you don't even notice it's there, really. Until it's pointed out to you by someone else, which it was. So, we've done that. So I'm now going to get, I think, just a yellow duster. And I'm not going to apply anything on it. And you can see that I'm wearing gloves. The set came with a special gloves because the solution that we're going to use can cause irritation to the skin. And if you'd seen a previous tips and tricks episode that we'd done when I was painting our house number on our car parking spot outside, you'll see that I neglected to wear any gloves at that point and thought had killed myself because I got quite a lot of yellow paint, and it was oil-based paint all over my hands, and I could hardly get it off. I think I was able to use white vinegar eventually, and that did get rid of it. So, okay, right. So I've got this little tub now, and it is Hammerite Rust Remover Gel. And I've got the instructions. Alright, I've managed to open it. There's no smell off it, it's green. So now we have our paintbrush. And it says to liberally paint, so...
Do we paint under and above?
Yeah, but I think the most important bits is to do all these bits that are visible here. I mean, I don't think there's too much rust here, it's not that bad. So maybe we won't have to do too many coats of this stuff.
So the rust is only like that darkened stuff over there.
Yes.
So it's not like it's like that stuff.
I don't know.
Do we need to paint the actual rail, or do we not?
What do you mean?
Because it just looks kind of dusty.
That's just dust there. That's dust, not rust. Dust is fine. Dust we can get rid of easily. Rust, no. Well, I actually didn't even know that you could get something like this till I looked it up, and we were able to order it online.
Do you think we should only do one coat, or do you think we might need to apply more?
Well, I don't know. We'll leave it for half an hour. There's a little bit in there. Are there bits under here?
I think that there might be like bits up there, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I think there might be like bits under these two. as well. I think there's something under this one. Like towards the middle area, I think.
I saw some here.
I think there's some under here too. I think there's some under this one and this one.
I might have to order another one of these.
Was it expensive?
Well, the whole set was $17.99, but if you want to just buy one of these on their own, I think it was like
More.
oh no, it was like $6.99 or something.
Oh, okay.
Should we leave it at that for now?
I think that there's like some bits under these areas too. Yeah, and then this one, and that one. No, like I think because I'm like scooched down, I do see it.
Right, well, I've used about half of the solution, so we might only have enough for one more go. So we're going to leave it at that for half an hour and then come back, and I'm going to then remove it with some warm soapy water, and we'll see what it looks like. Right, so I'm putting some soap onto this scarring thing here. It's half an hour later, and we're just going to start and rub all this stuff off. Oh, do you know, I think it's gone.
Oh, really?
It's looking pretty good. It's gone.
What?
Well, there wasn't that much rust on it.
Yeah.
I don't think, is
Oh.
that it?
I thought it
Oh,
was
don't touch it now. Don't touch it. That might be a little bit still there.
There was some up there. I think that you could like rub it through those bits too.
Yes, yes, I will. Now there's still some little specks, so we may have to put another application on just those bits. But I think, because I was thinking, oh, we're going to have to do it multiple times. But this is like magic.
I think I'm gobsmacked.
I'm going to give it like a better wash as well. I'm going to get like one of those blue wipes. Yeah, it's gone from this side.
There was some stuff underneath too.
Yeah, I'm going to do the underneath bit at the end of these side bits, because the side bits is...
Do you think you could like wipe these bits too?
Yes, I will, but I'm not going to wipe it with all this.
But shouldn't
Stuff.
you use that gunk so that it'll leave it shiny?
Well, I'm not sure it's meant... Well, I suppose so.
I don't think it'll hurt. Maybe
There's
do that.
some little bits still there.
Maybe you should like wipe these bits too, so that then the residue would.
Yeah, well, I'm going to give it a proper clean, and then any bits that are left, in fact, what it might be a good idea to do is just to let it sort of all dry off, and then any bits that are left, I'll just go over and do the process again. I'm not going to film all that, but you've got the basic idea that this works.
I didn't think that it would.
So if you've got a rusty radiator, get applying this stuff. Just a little brush, a little bit of elbow grease, and this special green gel. It's amazing.
Is it from Aliens?
I don't know. There are some little bits still there, some persistent. What's the word I'm looking for? Not persistent. There's a word. I can't think of it right now.
Niggling.
But even that came off. Okay, you wanted me to go underneath.
I think it is making some magic.
Yeah, there wasn't much underneath anyway.
But I think you should also do the
Yeah,
side bits.
I will. I'll just go over all of it, just to sort of. Oh yeah, there was a bit under there. I'll get another cloth to clean it, and then when it all becomes clear as to what is left, we'll do it again, and then we'll film one tiny bit right at the very end, whenever that might be, and you will see the final result. It should be gleaming. I mean, it's actually looking so much better already.
I don't think you should rinse off this gel.
Oh, you have to?
No, but I think that you should use it for those bits too.
Okay, well, I'll do that.
Before you rinse off.
Yeah. So I made a third application to try to get rid of some stubborn bits, and they're just not budging, but it's not really that visible. And I'm amazed at how much did come off. I would say 99.9% of it has gone. Even these bits underneath, and that who's looking under there anyway. So it's all looking quite nice. I'm just going to like dry things off now, like that. Have a nice bit of a shine. Now there is one other thing that we do in the bathroom, and it's time to change the device that we use for it. So we've got one of these squeegee things that you can also, yes, it's rather manky, that you can use if you're like cleaning windows. So we've got a new one of these to put up. But basically what we do is when the shower water gets onto this ledge up here, yeah, so we use that just to sort of go over I'm not going to go over the walls and stuff with it because it is quite dirty. And we've got a new one, as I say, to replace it with. But it is a pretty good device to use just to get rid of excess water, either on the window or walls or a ledge in your bathroom. Well, we hope that you have found today's tips and tricks useful.
Yes, for those of you that liked today's episode, we offer channel memberships and they start off at $1.99 a month, and this would enable you to receive our content 1 week in advance. So if we have 3 episodes per week, then you would receive it, the 3 episodes dropping on the Monday that
of the week before.
Yes.
Yeah, the week before, I know. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Yeah.
And then we also offer emojis and
badges, which you can put on, if you are a channel member, then you get those as well. And it means when you comment, it shows that you are an extra supporter of the channel. Yeah, super thanks. If you really would like to help us along the way, you could make an extra contribution by giving us a super thanks, and we would be really grateful for that, because it does cost us money to make these episodes, and we've only just started getting the some money from the advertising, but it's literally pennies.
Everything will go a really long way for us, so we thank you in advance for any contribution that you do decide to make, whether it is super thanks, channel memberships, or
just watching or subscribing or commenting.
coffee.
All those things will help the algorithm, and a result of that, it pushes our content
search
to more
chain.
people and to more users of YouTube, and that's how it works basically. The more people who watch, the more people who subscribe, the more people who like and comment, then it's like a snowball effect. All right, well, we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.